Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about how to make a flipbook. Alright, so to make your flipbook, you're going to need some paper. Index cards work best, and they're super handy because they flip really nice and it works really well. You can also use just like plain paper, just like cut out into like a square, and it flips kind of difficultly, but it will work. You can also use like sticky notes or something like that, maybe the side of your math book or whatever. You also want a pen. I was using a Sharpie, like if you're using on the index cards. You can also use pencils, pens, markers, whatever. Alright, so you also need a light source, and this way you'll be able to see through the drawing and be able to make the next drawing. See, you can see through there, and you can see that I wrote how to make a flipbook through it. Next thing that you'll need is an idea in your head of what you want to make and what you want it to look like. So I'm going to draw a cute little flower here with some big flower petals, long stem, little leaf, and maybe some grass on the bottom. We got to make that longer first. There we go, some grass. There you go. So that's my goal. That's what I want to eventually have. And my flipbook will be of it growing, so we'll have our goal right there, and then we'll start drawing the first frame. So we'll draw some little grass, and it doesn't have to be exact because, nothing in nature is exact. And that's what we'll start with. We'll put up our light source, and then get our next index card ready. Hold them together so that they line up and are nice and even. And then we will draw the next frame of the animation. So we'll try to trace that previous drawing, but it doesn't have to be exact because remember, grass moves in the wind, so it's okay for it to be a little different. We'll draw that just like that. And then we'll start to draw the little stem. It'll start to grow out of the grass. We'll take the other frame and then stack it, and then we will start the next one. Again, we're going to trace it. And then we'll draw the stem going a little bit bigger. All right, and then we'll start the next one. And you just kind of keep growing like this. You draw your grass. It might be a little different, but that's okay. The stem grows a little bit bigger, and then we'll start to draw our leaf. So we'll put like a little nubby on the side. And let's go a little bit faster because this is a lot of drawing. A little bit taller, a little loopy, so it's like a little tiny leaf making its way in the world. A little bit bigger. Yeah, you see that I might make a little mistake here and there, but it's all fine. Now, animating like this is really cool because this is how, our movies and cartoons and all of those shows that are drawn are made. So you just make a lot of little drawings with little things changing. So like right now we're starting to draw the flower, and that's kind of how you make art. You just keep working at it, keep it going. Another type of animation is stop motion animation, and maybe we'll do a little video about that later. And that's where you take little objects and you change like what they look like as they go through the world. So you'll take like a picture for each little movement that it does. And you'll see how on the little flower, I'm starting to just make the center little spot just a little bit bigger each time, just kind of tracing around it. So it's really simple, just letting it grow. The light really helps you see what you did before so you can trace it nicely. There's all kinds of stuff that you can make with this technique. So you can make like maybe a little man waving, or a little woman waving, or maybe like a little snail. And you'll see how I'm starting to draw the little petals. So I'll make them nice and little. And throughout the animation, I'm just going to make them get a little bit bigger each time. Our grass is changing, it might be blowing in the wind. You know, really use your imagination with this. You can make whatever you want to make. I'm just kind of tracing the outsides of the petals to help them get bigger, nice and even. Sometimes your hand gets sore holding those papers, so you just gotta move it around a little bit. Take a little break. This is a lot of drawing to do. So now we made a bunch of drawings of our little flower growing up and big, and we're going to make one more little final frame. Big strong stem, cute little leaf. You'll see I drew it a little bit below to let our flower petals grow a little bit bigger. And there we go. And that's our final drawing. So now let's work on putting it all together. We can put our light source away. That works. And we'll take it and we'll fold it, and you'll see it grow nice and big. You can watch it multiple times. And then after I did it multiple times, I realized that if you add some other piece of paper behind it, and you have a bigger thing to hold, the animation will go much smoother. There we go. So see how she grows? It's very fast, but very cool. So yeah. And once you're done with one side, you can take your stack of index cards, if that's what you used, and then flip it over and make another flip book. So you can do some other idea, make something else really cool, and just be really artistic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have fun and make some really cool flip books. Make sure you post your videos by using the add response button below, and I look forward to seeing them. See you later, guys. Bye.